very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
Spear and magic helmet.
Your spear and magic helmet?
Spear and magic helmet.
Magic helmet?
Magic helmet.
Magic helmet.
Yes, magic helmet. And I'll give you a sample.
Kill the rabbit, 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 kill the rabbit. Rabbit, rabbit, kill the rabbit, kill the rabbit.
What have I done? I've killed the rabbit. Poor little bunny. Poor little rabbit.
Well, what did you expect in an opera? A happy ending?
This is what KLF is about. Also known as the justified ancients of Moo Moo. Furthermore known as the jams.
All aboard the Chewb! Yes, finally. I am Fool. You are the gang. This is Fool and the Gang, live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, USA. Surprise show. Didn't know I was doing a show tonight. Found out this morning. Quick threw a show together, and here you go. Thank you to so many people in the Fool Patreon platoon who make this happen. I have a Patreon campaign. It's at patreon.com/Fool, PHOOLE. Thank you so much to the Spicers and the Aardvark and JoJo and Andrea Knickerbocker and Tammy and Reddy Rafe and Dr. Logic and Dr. Swordfish and Scottish Smithy and Griffin and Elka Feldman Hefter and Jester 2 and Bunny and Alley Oops and Wisconsin Geek Mom and Propeller Girl and Jen Steigerwald and Nicole and everyone who contributes to the Fool Patreon campaign. Do you want to? Do you want to make more Fooliverse? More shows, more cameras, more angles, more ridiculous videos? You can do it. Just go to patreon.com/Fool, PHOOLE. Before this tune, which is Last Train to Trans Central by the KLF, we heard What's Opera Doc, the DJ BC remix. DJ BC, a total genius out of Boston. Such a dude. Love his stuff. He is great. You should check out all of his offerings at... he's got a website, and it is... I forgot what it is. Hang on. I'll tell you. DJBC.net. It's .net. The next tune that is going to be coming in is from Rob Boskamp, Dutch legend, cornerstone of the Dutch house scene. It's going to be called Car Gear. We got 2 hours of tunes and banter and nuttiness, so please tell everyone you know to tune in. Tell everyone you know to come to thechewb.com, THECHEWB.com, or chew.tv/Fool. Or if those don't work, try Periscope or Twitch. Just look for The Chewb Radio. That's what we are on those. Tunes coming in, Fool and the Gang, live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, USA. Yeah! The record label is called Instant Groove. This is Rob Boskamp with Car Gear. Fool and the Gang. Shout out to Dr. Logic. Yes, thanks for sharing, everybody. Welcome to everybody who's already in the chat room. This song was driving me nuts for a few months because when it first came out earlier this year, it had that "You Can Do It" sample, and it took me forever to figure out that that was from Jelly Bean Benitez' Sidewalk Talk that Madonna sang on.
You're listening to Fool and the Gang.
in the crates, looking for tracks, loops, playing records all day. Cause I want it to be different. Real DJs know that's how you get your style. DJs gotta dance more, so you know what it feels like on the dance floor. You gotta get out there, dance with your people. You gotta catch the vibe. Your own style. You know why? It's for that good old house music. You gotta feel the funk and create your own style. You know why? It's for that good old house music. You gotta do your own thing and create your own style. You know why? It's for that good old house music. You gotta feel the funk and create your own style. You know why? It's for that good old house music.
This is called DJ's Gotta Dance More. It's a track featuring the venerable Todd Terry on Fool's Gold Records. Fool and the Gang.
Wasn't easy at first. My mom used to tell me, turn that music down. It's like, nah, ma, this is it. This is gonna get us out of here. This is the vibe. She asked, why you keep on playing the same thing over and over again? I said, Ma, I'm fixing it, you know. I'm getting the groove right. It's gotta be funky. You know what I mean. It's crazy. But I knew one thing. You gotta feel the funk and create your own style. You know why? It's for that good old house music. You gotta feel the funk and create your own style. You know why? It's for that good old house music. You gotta do your own thing and create your own style. You know why? It's for that good old house music. You gotta feel the funk and create your own style. You know why? It's for that good old house music.
You gotta create your own style. Okay, I did. I hope you like it. This is Fool and the Gang, live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, USA. There isn't another show like this in the universe. The only place to get it is the Fooliverse, which is where you are right now. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to do our first Fool School roll call in just a couple tunes. But first, we have a tune that's for the Space Force. It works just as well as the Space Force, too. Space Force. This is called Space Warrior. It's the at-home acid mix. It's by Munich Machine. I don't know if it's a machine that's in Munich or it's a machine that makes Munichs. Unclear. That's just what it's called. You can get this for free at thehouseofdisco.com. today on thechewb.com. There was a broadcast from an event called Derelict, but every time I saw it, I kept saying Derelict, like in Zoolander, a guilty pleasure movie. Does anyone else like Zoolander? It's terrible. I love it. It's not good. I am crazy about it.
DJ Fool, coolest girl ever.
It's cool to be fooled. Represent, represent.
I say, old thing, it rather sounds like Fool and the Gang, what?
I can't get enough of this tune. It's by Crush Club. I have a crush on you, but we're going to talk about that later. It's on a record label called Another Rhythm. It's featuring Super Mini. It's called We Dance. It's such a tune. Shout out to the Aardvark jumping in. Yes! We have to do our first full school roll call so soon. So everybody go get 20 other somebodies and bring them to thechewb.com.
I was broken down, torn up and turned around. In the darkest cloud, felt there was no way out. Oh, almost lost control. I forgot what I was living for, but I still got my energy, and the music gives me all I need. We dance, we make the club alone. We chant at night to free.
Stay up all thing with Fool on Fool and the Gang.
She's Fool, you're the Gang. You're in the Fooliverse with Fool and the Gang. Live from Milwaukee. Fool up, Fooligans.
We chant at night to
This is Fool and the Gang.
That was We Dance featuring Super Mini by Crush Club. Coming in is a tune by Yooks, Yooks. It's on a record label called Unquantize. It isn't even out yet. It doesn't even come out till September. Oh my God. It's called Holding You, and it features our friend Andre Aspo. So soulful. Get some. After this tune, Fool School roll call. You knows it. Go get your people.
Waited for a lifetime to hold you in my hand. I don't know. I could love you, but I shouldn't. I could trust you, I could trust you. I won't. No. I wanna go deeper. So you know. Wanna go deeper because I'm holding you. Holding you. Let the soul light up. It's pulling me because I'm holding you. Holding you. You alone, the one that's pulling me
Shout out to Van Dizzle. What's going on, my man? He's tuned in while driving home for 3 hours from the Derelict event. I'm just going to call it Derelict. I've been calling it Derelict all day. Can I keep doing that? Derelict. I give you Derelict. It's a Will Ferrell character. I can't handle it. It's too Fool in the Gang.
wanna go deeper because I'm holding you, holding you. Let the soul light up.
Mitch Race is in the house at the chat at thechewb.com. Mitch, I got a tune from Gold School Records coming up in the show tonight, so stay tuned. Stay up all thing with Fool and the Gang. Mitch Race knows someone named Darren Licht, and Anaheim says Daryl Leaked. Makes me feel awkward. Do you like the little visuals that I show in the visual spectacle, the little clips, the little loops that I show? If you're watching on the visuals and you're like, who makes those mind-blowing videos? They are by Switzon S. Wigfall III, the first name in Quality Visuals. Hit him up. He makes awesome stuff. Check him out at switzonwigfall.com. Mitch, do you actually know someone named Darren Licht, or are you just doing that thing where you're like, I used to dance under that name, which is the joke that we always make? Here comes a tune called Disco Disorder, which is something that I experience. Fool and the Gang.
Fool and the Gang.
This is Fool and the Gang.
She is Fool. You are the gang. This is Fool and the Gang.
By an act called Huge Hands, and huge is all capital letters and hands is all little letters. Huge Hands. Record label's called Different Attitudes, and it's called Disco Disorder. Is it a sickness or just disorganization? I don't know what they mean, but I like it. At first I was like, Macarena would be a disco disorder, and it kind of sounds like that, but it's not. Is anyone out there familiar with Shirley Q Liquor? I feel very weird about enjoying Shirley Q Liquor because she's beloved on the drag scene, but she's also performing in blackface, which makes me very uncomfortable. But she uses this phrase, wig snatch bahay, that I use all the time. Maybe it's my phrase now. Fool and the Gang. Hey, let's do a full school roll call in a little bit. What do you say? Everybody go get 9 more people and bring them to thechewb.com, and then I'll say their names, and they'll be in the gang. Behold, it is time. It is time to do the full school roll call. A reckoning, a listing of the people who have joined us in the chat at thechewb.com. There's a chat room where you can make an identity for yourself, define yourself, sign up to the site. You can follow Fool and the Gang, and then you can join in the chat room, which is a lot of fun. And now I have to sneeze, but I'm not going to because I don't have time. So I want to thank the following people for joining in the fun. Thank you so much, as always, to Anaheim. Hardcore Fool again, always in the house. She's got a new router. I hope it is giving you lots of megabytes of Fool and the Gang. Andrea Knickerbocker, one of my new Patreon platoons. Welcome to the gang and welcome to the platoon. Yes, you are making this happen right now. This is partly your fault. You're welcome. So Dr. Logic, too. He's one of the full Patreon platoons. And Jester, too. Also a Patreon platoon member. And Jedi. I just saw you today. It's cool to now be with you in the Foolverse. So good. So much love to you and your whole family. Also, Mitch Race. Yeah, New York City. So good. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to hear a tune that Mitch contributed to as part of Gold School Records later on in the show. It's a brand new tune from Elite Soul featuring Tito Love, which is a great name. So much love going out to Patrick Bales. He is the mushroom man of Piatone. He will set you up with delicious mushrooms that you can grow yourself. He will sell them to you, and then you grow them and cultivate them, and they become delicious things that you consume. I completely forgot to mix the tune in, so stand by for some DJ activities. Hold on. Fool in the Gang.
You're listening to The Fool and the Gang.
From Milk and Sugar, this is the Milk and Sugar remix of Let the Sun Shine on a record label called Milk and Sugar. I really wish I had some breakfast cereal. This is dedicated to the aardvark who loves it. And Miss Tiffany, who also loves it, and who is doing some amazing housework right now that I'm very grateful for. And now she's going to the store. Bye. Wow, this tune reminds me of a conversation that Dr. Logic and Fighty Bob had recently about the great year, the cycle of 24,000 years that Fighty Bob says was known to the ancients and Dr. Logic isn't having it. I don't know. I don't have enough data. I cannot make bricks without clay. Anyhow, the age of Aquarius is what we're talking about.
To have the night of all nights. Yes, it's all about house music. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine. Yes, let the sun shine. Let the sun shine.
Full school roll call. I didn't finish it. Bunny Slippers just arrived. Welcome, Bunny Sleepers. I miss Bunny. I wish Bunny and Bunny Slippers were here at the same time. What can be keeping her? I wanted to tell you about the Mushroom Man of Piatone. He has very, very kindly made available to Fooligans who tune into Fool and the Gang available a discount on all of the things in his mushroom shop on Etsy. If you go to fool.rocks, PHOOLE.rocks/shrooms10, SHROOMS10, you get a 10% discount on the delicious and wonderful fungi that you can procure therein. Do it to the Mushroom Man of Piatone. We're going to continue the full school roll call in a minute, so stand by.
DJ Fool. Coolest girl ever.
You're listening to the Fool and the Gang. It's cool to be fooled. Represent, represent.
This is Filthy Rich, and you're locked in to the Fool and the Gang, live from Milwaukee.
This tune is on a record label called Mood Funk, which is appropriate. It's called Funky Moments. It's by Carl 8, as distinguished from Carl's 1 through 7, and Andrea Monta. And it's such a tune. I'm going to keep rolling with our Fool School roll call in just a second, so stay tuned.
I've been thinking about what you have done to me.
The cat is in the studio. He is a small white cat and is completely adorable and loves bass. The Fool School roll call, you guys. There's more people in it, like Reddy Rafe, one of my Fool Patreon platooners, making this show happen with his contributions at patreon.com/fool. PHOOLE. You make me smile. I miss you. Have a great final weekend of your show. Rock it out. Don't get too wet. Take some breaks under some shelter. But your clothes are water fine. They're fine. You'll be fine. Ruth, so much love. I give you a big old hug. Same thing with Scottish Smithy. So much love to you and the Aardvark. Scottish Smithy and the Aardvark support the show in the Fool Patreon campaign, and Urban Love Ulcer. Yes. My colleague on the Chewb and my spirit animal. Speaking of Shakespeare, I gotta do some DJ activity. Stand by. All will be made clear.
Hi, this is MC Tech, and you're locked into Fool and the Gang, live and direct on the Milwaukee Talkie.
What we need is love.
So the quote in this tune is, "If music be the food of love, play on," but it's not actually complimentary about music or love. This is Scott Diaz, "Play On" Suburban Records.
play on, the 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 play on. Music be the mood of the play on, 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 the play on.
Miss Anaheim rightly says that this record label is below Pete, who is Urban Love Ulcer. It's suburban.
What we need is love.
Angelo the Cat is kind of my Zen master. He just sits and listens to music and is just chill, and he does nothing but listen. He doesn't busy himself with tweets and tasks and running around and fiddling with levers and things. I want to be like him when I grow up, and also like the Urban Love Ulcer.
What we need is love. 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 What we need is love. 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 What we need is love.
Hey, Dr. Logic, stay tuned in. I need you. I need to know about Immanuel Kant because of the next tune. I won't explain why until we're there. Meanwhile, this tune, so the quote that is in this tune, "If music be the food of love, play on," is a quote from Count Orsino in Twelfth Night, or What You Will, my favorite play by Mr. William Shakespeare. And he's really in love with this woman who won't have anything to do with him. So he's like, if music be the food of love, play on, so that I may have surfeit of it and the appetite so sicken and die. He wants to hear a lot of music so that he will be tired of music, so that love will starve, so he's so emo. He's the most emo Count Ors emo. In that scene, you can imagine Count Orsino looking like Angelo the Cat while he listens to the song. It's pretty much a good representation there.
What we need is love. What we need is love. Love. What we need is love. What we need is love. 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 What we need is love.
You're listening to The Fool and the Gang.
Join the Fooliverse. Be a fooligan. Join DJ Fool on Facebook and Twitter. Spelled PHOOLE.
So the tune coming in is by Richard Grey, spelled Grey. It's on Total Freedom Recordings, and it's called Can't Stop, except can't is spelled with a K and no apostrophe. So is it Can't Stop? And if so, why? Why is it called Can't Stop? Like Immanuel Kant, you must stop with your philosophy? Or what? Like, I don't know. Can't Stop. This is our Can't Stop on the Chewb. All aboard. There, we brought it back around to a trains metaphor. Nice! Fooling the gang! Uh-oh, Anaheim is consuming alcohol and she has a gallstone attack. That's not right. Urgh, I gotta do an intervention. I'll be right there in 6 hours. I know how you feel about those Europeans, Dr. Logic.
Listening to Fool and the Gang. You're listening to The Fool and the Gang.
Is like a present that's wrapped so perfectly, and then you open it and it's something amazing inside. Like, it has a tune that has the name of a philosopher in it that I can yammer about, and then all of a sudden it's this disco joy pile. Well done, Richard Grey, you mysterious, mysterious dude. Here comes the refresher with Walkman on Club Coral. Fool and the Gang. Almost halfway through the show, guys.
DJ Fool, coolest girl ever.
action in the Twarmy tonight. The Twarmy is the Twitter army. It is where you follow me on Twitter. I am Fool, Phoole, like always. Always with the PH and the E on the end because it's fancy. And you can follow me, and then you can retweet the tweets that I tweet out during the show, which is important to let the artists know that their work is appreciated, to let the labels know that they're making a micro cent, and to let people know that you have really great taste in music and want to make new friends in the Fooliverse. So that's what the Twarmy's all about, and thank you so much to the following people who have twarmed and sent awesome tweets in the Twarmy tonight, including Mitch Race. Yeah! New York City. Thank you so much for your support. Rabid Twitter action. Also, Luli. Aw, with little kitty. Thank you so much, Luli. I hope you're enjoying. So much love to my colleague on the tube, Van D. I hope you are still tuned in and enjoying. Algio. Thank you so much, Algio. I hope that Algio is short for Algernon so that we can do quotes from Importance of Being Earnest. Hold on, DJ Activities.
Join the Fooliverse. Be a Fooligan. Join DJ Fool on Facebook and Twitter. Spelled Phoole.
This is by Bwy, BWI-BWI, on Classic Music Company. It's called Insight. And I like it so much. I haven't played it in a few weeks. Wanted to get back to it. So much love to Tito Love and Gold School Records, who are in the Twarmy tonight. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you and your faces and your tweeting fingers. Kimar is tuned in, says it's Saturday in New Zealand. What an alarming state of affairs. Being a completely different day on the other side of the world where people walk upside down. Hey, Rob Boiskamp is in the Twarmy. That is so cool. Lillian Buchanan is in the Twarmy. DD is in the Twarmy. And so many other great people like Elizabeth and Seminoles 78. Thank you to everybody who's in the Twarmy. If you want to join the Twarmy, it is so easy. Just join Twitter. A wretched hive of scum and villainy, I know. But if you just join the Fooliverse part of it, it's really quite civilized and delightful and mostly just wholesome. So enjoy. I am Fool on Twitter, Phoole, and I'm also Fool in the Gang, and you are in the gang. In fact, you are the gang. Fool and the Gang. Had the very good fortune a number of years ago to do a live broadcast from Mofo Hi-Fi Studios, formerly known as the Hit Factory UK, where Rick Astley recorded Never Gonna Give You Up. And I was playing some tunes with some double claps, and I was delighted to look around the room, which was full of disco producers and house producers. Crazy. And look around the room and see people like mid-sentence, like fully engaged in a conversation, but doing the double claps. I was like, double claps are universal. They're in our blood. Fool and the Gang. Mitch Ray says, Jane Fonda called. She wants her disco claps back. I'm not done with them. She can fight me. I can take her. Ask Dr. Logic. He knows the score. Or Andrea Knickerbocker. Or Jester 2. I don't think Scottish Smithy has ever seen me fight anyone. Not with fisticuffs. I don't want to fight Jane Fonda. I had to stop to think about who I do want to fight, and I'm having such a fun time right now that I can't think of anyone that I want to fight. Wait, isn't she Barbarella? She was Barbarella. I don't think I should fight her. She might have lasers. Mary Huff is tuned in. Mary.
You're listening to Fool and the Gang.
This is Rory Hoy, and you are listening to Fool and the Gang.
Hello, I'm Bart. I'm Baker, and we are Bart and Baker, and you're listening to Fool and the Gang.
More bass for your face with DJ Fool.
You are listening to DJ Fool on Fool and the Gang.
You're listening to Fool and the Gang, live on the Chewb.com.
Oh my God, it's Lenny Fontana and Shirley Lights with Fire. It's the Saturday night disco club mix, but we're doing it early on Friday night because we are Fool and the Gang. Oh my goodness, the Periscope Palace is jumping. It's full of delightful people like the Aardvark and Imalkedi and Marts of Mine. Ciao, bellissimo. Ah, mi manchi, which means I miss you in Italian, not my monkey.
On you. A feeling came over me.
He is Fool. You are the gang. This is the Chewb.com.
Lights is the vocalist. She is actually en fuego. She's literally in flames. I love her voice so much. I don't know why, but in the chat at thechewb.com, there's all kinds of aquatic animals being shown in GIFs. And I just read about this crazy fight that's going on between England and France over scallops, which is so crazy because I love scallops. I mean, I love to eat them, but also they have 1,000 eyes. What is that all about, please? They have so many eyes and they're blue. They have all these blue eyes, and when they lose one, they grow 2 more. So they have a minimum of 1,000 eyes. I should play that tune. But I have too many other tunes to play. Fool and the Gang, second hour of the show with more disco love for your ear holes. The cuttlefish is my #1 fave, apart from the mantis shrimp.
It's cool to be full. Represent.
Join the Twarmy. Follow and retweet Fool on Twitter. Spelled PHOOLE.
She's full, you're the gang.
Sometimes you just need to let go. Don't keep it all inside. Sometimes you just have to let the whole world know that you're gonna be alright. So come on, give it up, get into your rhythm. No need for you to be stressed. So come on, give it up, get into your system and find your happiness.
It's the Cam Colson bootleg of Live Your Life by Eric Morillo and Eddie Thanick. Featuring the stunning Shawnee Taylor on vocals.
This is Fool and the Gang.
Sometimes you just need to let go. Don't keep it all inside. Sometimes you just have to let the whole world know that you're gonna be alright. So come on, give it up, get into your rhythm. No need for you to be stressed. So come on, give it up, get into your system and find your happiness.
So much love going out to Elizabeth, and thank you for tuning in. Yes, Mama. I appreciate you so much. I don't tell you enough. I do not tell you enough. Tiffany's here too. Yeah, I appreciate her so much. I don't tell her enough. I tell you a record label where you can get things, but this is a bootleg. So if you really want it, maybe you could join the full Patreon platoon, and I
Or
could
go
give
to
it
a shoe
you.
store.
Or you could just get the leg of a boot instead of this song. I think. Here comes a tune called "Delicious" by Jensation. I like it too much. I can't explain why I like this song, and I don't think I should have to. I think it should be enough that I like it, don't you? Fool and the Gang, live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, USA. So France and England are now at war, not literally, but the fishermen are, because there's
that's right.
scallops that
Yeah.
they're fighting over. And I don't know who's right.
Scallops are so, bourgeois. They should go with a crenellation.
Oh, I see what you did there. It was a joke about decorative motifs. Wow, Fool and the Gang. sure that this is the theme tune to a show that is just the cats. And this tune is called Cookies. And it's by Tokyo Machine on a record label called Monster Cat. Which reminds me, where's Darth Vaca? I hope he's okay. It's not like him to not be here. Sometimes I really like Electro House. So what? Everyone saying hi to Tiffany. Thank you so much. I'm just so glad that she's in the studio tonight. She's my cutie wife.
What's up, my ninjas?
Hey, I bet Aardvark isn't tuned in anymore because he's at a show, but I'm playing a tune that his label made, so stand by. Forget that tune decrescendos at the end. Is that what I want? Decrescendo? It gets slower. Is that what decrescendo means?
It's
yes.
Declasse.
Yes, it does. This is called Right From the Heart featuring Ava Cherry from Chicago. It's by Lee Hepworth. It's on Fidget to Music. This is the original mix.
Lee Hepworth is a hep cat.
He has a Hepworth cat. Fool in the Gang.
In my life. And then I looked into your eyes. Oh, oh. So now I fantasize. Baby, your love I can't deny.
Tiffany says to Mitch Race that the Space Army is ready. The Space Force is ready to launch.
Yeah, we're ready.
We're ready.
Not really, but like you're supposed to just make shit up because this is these are the days of fake everything. So
Fool in the Gang. Right from the heart. Stand by for the drop.
Genuinely fake.
Can you feel it?
Shout out to DJ Toby T. Thank you so much for joining us in the Periscope Palace for Fool in the Gang live from Milwaukee. Angela the cat is so adorable that I can't concentrate at all, and it's really distracting. Oh my god.
I say, old thing, it rather sounds like Fool and the Gang.
Stay up all thing with Fool on Fool and the Gang.
Tell you something right from the heart. It is so good to be here with you right now. It is so good. I wasn't going to do a show this week. I was under the impression that there was a thing going on the Chewb that would go forever and it would overrun my time slot and I wouldn't have time. And then it turns out it ended earlier. And so I found out this morning, and at 2 o'clock I started putting together a show.
At breakfast she said, I think I'm going to do a show tonight.
And I've been so happy to do this. It's so good to spend this time
But I'll
here
tell
with
you, like in early days, there was like no thought about a pre-show.
Right?
You would just...
I wouldn't do any planning. I just go on
you
and
would
like
think
put it
about
together.
the songs that you just received as promos and maybe something you just discovered that week or whatever, and you'd just go live with it.
It's true. It's true. There was a lot less like
Finger
plotting
on
and
the
planning.
pulse. But now we're old.
Older. I mean, we moisturize really well, so you can't really tell how old we really are. Or maybe you can.
Right? I actually got carded.
We both got carded. It was amazing.
Was that last night?
Oh, it was Wednesday night.
Wedding-ness day. I got carded for a drink. Damn.
Wow, we just talked over me doing a transition, and I didn't mind because I was afraid it was going to be rough, but it turned out really good.
Tina Turner?
No.
I'm going to do a little rough. And then it's going to be nice and easy.
This is by my friend J-Rox in Amsterdam. Yeah, in the Netherlands. He has a Dutch accent. Isn't that weird? He's a really cool guy. This is on Rec Play Records. It's called Curves.
Have an Amsterdam good time.
We have curves. Fool and the Gang.
Ladypeople.com.
To be clear, the bass is absent from this part. I have not just made a mistake. Mitch, stay tuned. Gold School Records tune is coming up. Stay tuned. Dr. Logic says, cool show and great tunes, Fool. Thank you. Thank you for your kind praise and also for making the show happen. Could not do it without the Fool Patreon platoon. I like this tune a lot because something different happens every time it goes around. Like there's a variation every single bar. It's cool. Like the chord changes are the same, but that's all.
This is Fool and the Gang.
She is Fool. You are the gang. This is Fool and the Gang.
Listening to Fool and the Gang.
I don't know why the cameras just went to stutter cam. Apologies for stutter cam. I don't know why that's happening. We're running with a different software plugin tonight, and I think it's failing, so stand by. differently tonight is using a software called Broadcast Using This Software, which abbreviates to BUT. How am I supposed to take that seriously? Well, and also it appears to have destroyed my broadcast setup. Totally unacceptable. That's it. I'm seceding. I'm going to try to turn that off, and we're going to lose the audio-only streams. So if you're listening to this audio-only, I apologize that you're going to miss the last half of the show. Please join us over at thechewb.com to get the experience. I'm sorry you're losing the stream, but I just can't even with this. Fool and the Gang. Okay, so we're just going to have a terrible visual situation here on out. Sorry. But the music is great, so let's just love that. This is called It Ain't Right featuring Steph Smith. It's by P-I-S-K on a record label called Freshly Squeezed. Thank you, Fooligans. Stay with us, even though we're on fucking Stuttercam. I'm just so mad.
Let's just make believe we all have dial-up and it's 1986.
Oh my God, this is the worst. Stand by, Fool and the Gang.
It ain't that no bad, mama, I'm talking. It ain't that
welcome in the chat to Sunset Spectre. Yes, thank you so much for tuning in. So good. We're going to do our final full school roll call in a little bit because it'll distract me from how much I want to punch whoever broke all of my stuff. If only I could put a sepia tone filter and then it would be old-timey. The only variable between last week's setup and this week's setup was that new piece of software that was supposed to rebroadcast the audio to the audio-only streams. I entirely blame it, and I am really mad. For those of you who've just tuned in, usually the show is like way more high-tech than this, so sorry. The piece of software that isn't working is called BUT. It stands for Broadcast Using This Tool. It is a tool. It's such a tool. It's the BUT.
It is
totally
the butt. It's the butt.
It's the butt.
We're going to get ourselves a cardboard box and broadcast from there because, yeah.
Yeah. To hell with it. Fool in the gang. It is appropriate that we have arrived at the part of the show that is less than wholesome. The part of the show where there's lots of swearing either in the tunes or in the names of the tunes. This tune...
Or by the DJ.
Or by me, because I'm fucking mad. This tune is called Big Festive Motherfucker. It's by Bird Peterson on Teenage Riot Records. It's so good.
Teenagers, thousands of rolling teenagers. 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 Thousands of rolling teenagers.
you for everybody putting up with the redonk shit to visuals. It's such a tune, though.
Thousands of rolling teenagers. Thousands of rolling teenagers.
I've never actually tried ketamine. I have never rolled. I'm kind of a lightweight when it comes to that stuff. I grew up in an addicted household, so it's like I just get high on tunes and hilarious happenstance.
And I have an addiction to insulin, so...
Right.
But the craziest thing we do is we crack open a nice Pinot Grigio with dinner, maybe.
Or absinthe.
But we haven't done that.
I'm going to start right now. Stand by.
Okay, I'll get it.
There's a war going on every night in Hollywood.
Hollywood sex wars.
This is Arling and Cameron, Hollywood Sex Wars.
Oh my God, I love this.
Don't you just? Wait, it gets even better. It's such a tune. I haven't played it in a while. I thought it deserves to be heard again.
Yes.
It's for a movie that is not good, but the tune is awesome. Fool and the Gang.
Hollywood Sex Wars.
This is the front line. In Hollywood. Oh no.
Young guys getting down, up to score in LA town. B.O.B. is on patrol. You better run and hit the hole. They reach the door on cat and dog and turn the twist into the floor. They roam the streets of Hollywood. Roam the streets of Hollywood.
Okay, I just have to say, happy birthday to Claire Martin. Her birthday is coming up so soon, and I love her so much. And the song reminds me of her because one time she and I were trying to make the word hippopotamus go with that Saturday Night song, but it goes with this one much better. I have to wait for it to come around again. Hold on. H-I-P-P. Oh, no, it doesn't really work. HIPPOPOTAMUS.
Hollywood sex wars.
The song has a swear word in it. It's called When You're Ugly. It features Genevieve Artadi on vocals with Lewis Cole.
Screw that shit.
It's on the Brain Feeder label, and it is true. So everyone follow the instructions in it.
When you're sexy, people wanna talk to you. When you're ugly, no one wants to talk to you. When you're ugly, there is something you can't do. Called fuck the world and be real cool. When you're sexy, people wanna talk to you. When you're ugly, no one wants to talk to you. When you're ugly, there is something you can't do. Called fuck the world and be real cool. When you're sexy, people wanna talk to you. When you're ugly, no one wants to talk to you. When you're ugly, there is something you can't do. Called fuck the world and be real cool. When you're sexy, people wanna talk to you. When you're ugly, no one wants to talk to you. When you're ugly, there is something you can't do. Called fuck the world and be real cool. When you're sexy, people wanna talk to you.
I have found the words to this song to be completely true in my life. So yeah. Hey, the next song is I'm playing it because Halloween is coming. Yay! It's the end of August and we can start getting ready for Halloween. Woo! 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 It's Midnight Moon, M83 versus Creedence Clearwater Revival.
You're listening to Fool and the Gang.
Halloween means Fooloween in the Fooliverse, and Fooloween is when we play Halloween mashups. This one is by Lee DM 101.
And we drink a witch's brew.
A witch's brew.
I see the bad moon rising. I see trouble on the way. I see earthquakes and lightning. I see bad times today. Don't go around tonight, but it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the right.
song makes me feel like it's Halloween time and we're going to have apples with caramel on them and too many candy corns and pumpkin pie.
Mallow cream.
Mallows.
Bonfire.
Halloween. Mr. Schmallow. That monster's going to give me nightmares. What are you going to be for Halloween? You have to start working on your costume now. You might as well, since there's nothing to see here except some freaking stutter cam. Hey, I'm going to play a tune. Oh, Urban Love also says, still an excellent show, Fool. Thank you. You are the best. I'm going to play a tune from Gold School Records next. It's by Elite Soul featuring Tito Love, and it's called Love Just Keeps On Coming. It's the Guitar Aficionado Alt Pop Mix. It's a lot of things that it is. It's so many things. Fool and the Gang. It expresses how I feel about tonight's show because despite stupid stutter cam caused by shit plugins called Butt, actually called Butt, I can't even with this. Fool and the Gang. I guess we just won't have an audio-only stream ever again or something. I don't know. I don't care. Fool in the Gang.
Do you have a boogie?
In the butt?
You could boogie in the butt.
Who is the butt?
Yes, it's coming. It keeps on coming. It keeps on coming. Love just keeps on coming.
It just keeps on going out to the Periscope Palace, who's still tuned in despite the stutter cam. You guys are the best. Thank you so much, Alfred American X and DJ Toby T. You are so kind. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for staying tuned in. We have a few more tunes left. Fool and the Gang.
Love has many answers, a cure for many heartaches before they become cancer. Love has many power. Life has many towers. We rise to climb above them. Love makes the mountains smaller.
For Halloween, Dr. Logic wants to be the Christophe Lambert character from Mortal Kombat, whose name I have quite forgotten.
Christopher Lambert?
Christopher Lambert. You know, the Highlander. Yes. And Andrea Knickerbocker says, Butt has been quite an ass. And that is the understatement of the eventide.
Paul Herbert. Paul Herbert is the butt.
I have a wonderful friend named Paul Herbert, and when we were in college together, he was my flatmate when we were at university. And we found this cartoon of a dog with a head on both ends. And the dog heads are saying to each other, you are the butt. No, you are the butt. No, you are the butt. No, you are most definitely the butt. And he and I would say that to each other all the time. You are the butt. No, you are most unquestionably the butt. I feel quite certain that if you really review the facts, you will find that you are the butt. And we would just get elaborate with it. But I now know who the butt is. It's Butt. Butt is the butt. Grrr. Oh no, it's not Christophe Lambert from Mortal Kombat. It's the Storms from Big Trouble in Little China. I failed the pop culture quiz. I lose. I kind of want to do things really slowly now so that the stutter cam can keep up. Let's be in space. Fool and the Gang. All of our own violence choreography, our violence design. Thank you. We are not good at it, but it looked pretty funny.
Our violence design is by a company called 13 Years of Marriage.
Fool and the Gang. Love Just Keeps on Coming. The guitar aficionado alt pop mix from Elite Soul and featuring Tito Love on Gold School Records. A favorite in the Fulu Nation, which is the Urban Love Ulcer, ULU, and Fool and the Gang. I am Fool, you are the Gang. We are at the end of the show. We have one more tune and only 1 minute, but I'm going to play it anyway.
Yeah.
For months and years, Tiffany's been asking me to play some Bowie, but I'm going to play a
It's
cover
not just
of Bowie.
that I'm asking you to play Bowie. It's like whenever you say, okay, I have one song left, you can either have the Young Punks or somebody else. And I always say Bowie.
You always do.
And off mic, you say, I'm not playing Bowie.
But I am tonight.
You're a biatch.
But it's I am, but there's other things I do that make me a biatch, and this is not one of them.
That's true.
This is
when you punch me in the middle
a
of sleep.
cover of David Bowie. It is Heroes by Bebo Best and the Super Lounge Orchestra on Chin Chin Records. It's the 60s mix by Magnetic 4.
It's really a great version.
It's Heroes. I love this version.
Well, I'll play Bowie on my 80s show.
You should on your totally tubular 80s show.
Yep, in a couple of weeks.
Fool and the Gang.
I will be queen, and you will be king. Though nothing will drive them away, we can beat them just for one just for one day. You can be mean, and I drink all the time, 'cause we are lovers, and that is a fact. Yes, we are lovers, and that is that. We can be heroes just for one day. We can be heroes.
I want to talk about some heroes. They're heroes of mine. They're people who have soldiered through the ridiculous visuals and continue to enjoy the show all the way to the end.
You're
at
welcome.
thechewb.com. Oh, you're a different kind of hero to me. But my heroes include Urban Love Ulcer and Mitch Race and Sunset Spectre. It's the final Full School roll call of the day is what's happening. And Jedi and Justy 2 and Galiax. Galiax, when did you arrive? All hail Galiax. Thank you so much for tuning in and enduring the stutter cam. We don't know what happened, but we're going to stop it. And we're never going to use butt again. I'm sorry if you don't know what that means, but I don't have time to explain it anymore. Elizabeth Ann, thank you so much. Dr. Logic, Bunny Slippers, Andrea Knickerbocker, and last but certainly not least, Anaheim, without whom I think the fabric of the Fooliverse would dissolve. You are all the best. Thank you however you tuned in or listened. Thank you for playing the video back or listening on mixcloud.com/fool or hearthis.at or however you enjoyed the show. Thank you so much for sharing it, for telling everyone you know to enjoy Fool and the Gang, because it certainly enjoys you. Fool and the Gang is nothing without the gang. It's just Fool, and that's just, I don't know.
That's something else.
Hey, also on Wednesday, check out all my socials because I'm doing a live stream with Propeller Girl. We're going to talk about stuff to your face, and it will be fulfilling and wholesome. We miss you already. Maybe we'll see you next week if everything works. I hope so. I miss you already. We'll see you then. Love you guys. We can be heroes. If only for the first 45 minutes of the show. We can try. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Good night.